Hello everybody, welcome back to the MLS Draft to Glory save with Austin FC, and we are in the MLS Western Conference Final. Let's go and see how we got there. So in the last episode we had our disappointing loss to the New England Revolution 3-2 in the US Cup Final, but at this point we already knew we had qualified for the playoffs to try and get through to the Supporters Shield big MLS trophy thing. Let's go and look at the results. So after beating Houston and Montreal in the final two games of the regular MLS season, we took to the playoffs and Seattle came to Austin. They were our sort of first round draw in this one. They got the 1-0 lead. 40 minutes gone though, and Williams ran down the right, cross in. And Logan Mallet, because Gonzalez was out with injury, Logan Mallet has played and he is loving the playoffs. I'm just going to say that right now. Dawson fed Williams in again into that sort of half space on the right, cross in, and Mallet was there again for a pretty much identical goal to the one that we scored to get us equal in the game. Seattle tried to push forward to get other goals. Odoriso with a strong tackle, ball over the top, Mallet was in, left-footed finish. That's his hat-trick. That's 3-1 to Austin. But we weren't done there because Larea, Roberto Carlos, came on down the right-hand side. He cut in field, gave it to Wolf, back to Roberto Carlos, and he finished into the far post to make it 4-1. All of this, remember, Seattle took the lead and we never faltered. We never gave up. Gutierrez swung it across. Mallet couldn't win the header. It fell to Neirera, who came on 5-1. And unfortunately for Seattle, they had to play the second leg as well. And in this one, we're the team in light green. They're in dark green. Williams came through, put us 1-0 up just after 10 minutes time. And that sort of saw us through, really. We eased off a little bit. Williams gave the ball away to Lavia, rolled in over the top. De La Vega with a first-time cross. Ferreira with a first-time header. 1-1. But we were going to have the last laugh. 5-1 up from the first leg. We won this one 2-1, giving us a 7-2 win on aggregate. Williams into Burton. Odoriso turned. Lovely goal. And we've played so well in both legs. We deserve to go through in this one, and you can see that this game was a little bit more even than the first leg, but I still think we edged it. So the first sort of knockout round quarterfinals, if you want to call them that, are over two legs. The semi-final is one leg because we finished higher in the table. We were at home. We went 1-0 up against Colorado. Logan Mallet at the front post with a lovely finish. Dawson took the corner, swung it in, headed away. Odoriso kept it alive back to Connor Dawson. He ran in on goal and then just found a space in between Nawaf and his far post to make it 2-0. Colorado did get one back before half-time in the 35th minute as Cabral squared it. Good save from Marriott, but Jones was there to tap it in to the empty net. But we fancied our chances as the favourites for this game and made it 3-1 with about 15 minutes to go. Williams held it up for Dawson, low cross in, and Daniel Pereira was there to finish. 3-1 in a game that we absolutely dominated. 22 shots to 12, 11 on target to 8. We had an XG of 4.56, 4 clear-cut chances created. We were on fire. And that has led us to face the other informed team, Vancouver, in the MLS Western Conference Final. So this is going to decide who is the best team in the Western Conference. Once we've hopefully beaten Vancouver in this one, we'll go and take on the winner of the Eastern Conference, which is looking like this in the final. New York City FC have already won. They've beaten Nashville 3-1. So whoever wins in the Western final will be taking on New York City FC, who obviously had a very good season overall, losing out to Portland Timber by 2 points. Portland Timber not being able to turn their league win into the playoff win as well. So 2 points is the difference that they won. New York City were 3 points ahead of us, so this could be everything. Vancouver actually finished all the way down in 8th on 58 points. So coming into this one, we should be feeling pretty confident, and if we win this game we'll be doing the final against New York City as well. I don't know if that's a two-legged affair, I'm not 100% sure, but we'll be playing all the games we have to wrap up the season in this episode. Now coming into this one, we don't have any injuries, we don't have any suspensions, we've got a full squad to pick from, and I think that's going to suit us very, very well indeed. You can see lots of interest in our players as well. I've been sorting out contracts for players. Daniel Pereira is keeping his options open. He's not saying no. We have offered him a new contract. He was willing to talk to us, so I'm hoping he agrees to that one. But lots of interest in players. Sandoval, Whitehead, Diallo, Ben Williams, Burton, Gutierrez, Diak, Cerna, Trulio, Wolf, Jones down there as well, and Gonzalez, of course, are normal first choice striker. But I'm not dropping Logan Mallet because in the playoffs He has been absolutely superb for us. This year, he's not played all that much. He scored 6 goals, and I'm probably going to say 4 of them have come in the last 2 games in the playoffs. So I do think he's been very, very good. In fact, if we look at his last 5 games, 7.4 average rating in his last 5 games. He scored 4 goals in the playoffs, 3 in the first leg against Seattle, 1 in the semi-final against Colorado. His only other goal this season, or that we can see here, came against San Jose when he came on as a striker, probably replacing Gonzalez. But yeah, it's been a great game so far. I'll sort out the team. In fact, I think the team sort of picks itself, to be honest. I think this is going to be our starting team. Just need to make sure the bench is good and maxed out. 9 subs: Wolf, Tulio Gonzalez, Roberto Carlos, Cerna, Dyak, Gutierrez, Sorchak and Sleds. More importantly, is there anyone on the bench that I want to give a position to in this sort of 20-man squad? Probably not. The only one is Dyak, but he's actually been keeping out the side by Micah Burton. So we are just going to go straight in to this final, the conference final, the Western Conference final. Do we have enough to just edge past Vancouver Whitecaps, who have goalkeeper of the year in their team in Tusnoda, I think is how you pronounce it. We qualify with a win. It's simple as that. We have to win our home games. We're at home. We're the higher ranked team again in our Western Conference, which means we get drawn at home. And here we go. 5 wins in a row for this Austin FC team, lining up in the Christmas tree, 4-3-2-1. But it's also 5 wins in a row. Oh, it's not. It's 4 wins and a draw for Vancouver, lining up in a very defensive 5-3-2 system, which is a little bit irritating, isn't it? So yeah, let's crack on into this one. We'll do what we have to do in terms of opposition against the wing-backs. So we'll get the wing-backs on there. Just say whoever plays in this position, tackle them hard, show them onto their weaker foot, put them under a bit of pressure, don't let them play out. And we go. Kol Malcic, by the way, I think we traded with them, if I remember rightly. Zan Kol Malcic. Yes, we sold him to LAFC. They then traded him with Vancouver. So he is an ex-player of ours in this save as well. So let's get this back onto key highlights is fine. Get it onto sideline. Just nudge that forward one bit. But 10 minutes gone, nothing happening so far in the Western Conference final. We know the winners of this are going to be taking on New York City FC, which will be massive. So first highlight, Armstrong has it, intercepted well though. Whitehead picks out Sandoval on the right into Dawson. His pass is intercepted. Here's Bobby Gould into Kol Malcic, who we need to stop getting forward. That's exactly what we don't want him to do. Ido just missed the ball completely. Ezekiel Ponce has put it in. I can't see anything wrong with that goal. It definitely didn't look offside. And it's not offside. It's 1-0 Vancouver. What is Ido doing here? We let Kol Malcic get too far forward. That's what we can't afford their wing-backs to do when they're playing that sort of shape. Ido just lets it go through his body. He's clearly onside. Terrible defending. In a game that we've had the momentum, we've had the shots, but Vancouver have the lead. Okay, we're going to take off pass into space. We're going to lower the tempo. There's not going to be much space to pass into behind those 3. So I think if we can keep the ball and try and create better chances, that's going to help us out a little bit. But we're really not doing anything. Coming into this game, we would have been massive favourites for this. They've had 1 shot, 1 on target, and it's gone in. And we haven't really done anything. Show me something else. You've got to step this up, lads. You've got to step this up. This has been awful. We could go to attacking as well. But I think at the moment I want to leave it as it is. Is there anyone having an absolute stinker out there? 6.5 at the back is Ido. That's not a shock, is it? Do you know what? I'm giving him his chance. He's coming off. Sod him. Trulio over to the ball player. He's going to come off. We're going to give the front lot a little bit longer to try and sort this out, because I think they're feeding off scraps. Only 3 shots and 2 on target. But yeah, we do need some more here. So let's shout at them that we need more in this. We do have Gonzalez on the bench up front. We've got Dyak who can come into attacking midfield as well. It does seem to be strikers letting us down at the moment. There's an hour gone already. This time is absolutely flying by. So Logan Mallet, who I've been bigging up, who's been absolutely superb for us in the playoffs, is coming off. We're going to bring Dyak on in that more advanced role as well in the attacking midfield. We'll go from there. We do have Owen Wolf if we need him to come on. It looks like it's going to be a goal kick to us, so it's probably just going to be the end of the highlight, and it is. But yeah, nah, come on, boys. Come on, Austin. I was expecting at least a two-game episode in this one. Right, free kick. It's a long way out for Danny Pereira. Pereira just weighing this one up. Taking his time over it. Come on, mate. It's our own time. We need you to shoot here. Unless he's waiting for someone to make a move. He doesn't. He shoots. Good save from Takoka in goal. We are all over them. We are absolutely all over them. Odoriso swings in the corner. Back post. Trulio. What a save from Takoka. I mentioned he won Goalkeeper of the Year in the MLS. And he's proved it with those two outstanding saves. Dawson with the corner. Swings it in. Back post again. And the keeper claims it. Takoka. If it stays like this, surely he's on for man of the match, because those two saves were absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Right, let's get attacking. 15 minutes to go. They've only had 2 shots with 1 on target. Come on, lads. Ocampo into Vite. Ocampo again. Cubas. We did win it back and then we gave it away. Laborde. Sailor. Get there. Dawson intercepts it well. We've got a counter-attack on here. Dawson holds it up. Sandoval on the right-hand side. Sandoval. Can we find that equaliser? Sandoval. Dyack. It's hit the post. Oh, he went to cross it and the deflection hit the post. Armstrong brings it forward all the way back to Laborde. Can you believe this? The luck is just not on our side. We've had 8 shots on target. None of them have gone in. Right, he's not played very much here. No, we're going to do Owen Wolf. We're going to push Pereira up in there. I mean, yeah, it's not like anyone's playing terribly badly either. Connor Dawson's knackered. I'm going to go attacking. Sandoval off. We're going to bring Roberto Carlos in to play behind Dawson, which is much more attacking. Come on. Demand more. 8 shots on target. 8 shots on target. And we haven't scored. They have had nothing in this game. They've had 2 shots on target and scored 1 of them. And they're going to go through and play New York City FC. And we haven't won the Western Conference. That is absolutely outrageous. Their goalkeeper gets man of the match. It's a classic Football Manager story. And that's that. That's that, isn't it? That is that. We'll be back again next season. That is absolutely horrendous. That is. How have we not won that game? 10 shots to 3. We had 8 on target to their 2. And we have not won that game. We have not won that game. That is absolutely horrendous. Like, absolutely. The fact that we haven't won that game is heartbreaking. Oh, that is just awful. Absolutely awful. Let me know down below. Do you think any of these players we trade? Is there anyone here that you think we can trade out of our first squad to go and get a choice in the draft picks and things like that? Because like Cesar Naira is good, but he just doesn't play for us. So like we could definitely try and trade him away for some draft picks or something. But I don't know. It's a good squad. It's a good squad. I think if we keep it fit and keep it healthy, we should be wrapping up everything next year. The Supporters' Shield, the Western Conference, and then get into continental football and win that from there. But yeah, well, that is just heartbreak, isn't it? Absolute heartbreak. We'll be back to find out who actually wins the MLS Cup, because it's going to be New York City versus Vancouver. Literally couldn't get 2 teams further away from each other on a map, I think. Maybe if you had like Miami versus Vancouver, that might be a little bit further given the geography, but that is 2 teams on the complete opposite ends of America. I'm also like, where's it played? Where is that game going to be played? But anyway, it was New York Red Bulls that won it last year. Could it be another New York team that win it? We'll be back to find out. So just before we come back for that game, good news. Daniel Pereira has signed a new 3-year contract at the club. So he's given up whatever Moaning Myrtle way of life he had, and he's decided that it's the best in his interest to stay at Austin, which is really good because we basically need him in midfield. We've got 2 good backups in Owen Wolf and Dave Jones, but yeah, Daniel Pereira is definitely the man that I want to be starting in that midfield. All round good, great shot on him from distance as well, scores some crucial goals for us, really good playmaking and solid defensively in that spot as well. So yeah, happy that he's staying. And it is New York City FC that win the MLS Cup, and they've done a great job of it. 3-1. They probably deserve it if you look at where the table finished. the Supporter Shield. They were second to Portland, who just completely fell away in the playoffs. But yeah, it would have been a bit harsh, I think, if 8th place Vancouver ended up winning everything. But New York City FC are the team to beat next year. We'll have to wait and see if we qualify for continental football. I'm not sure we're going to, because runners-up in the cup, we shouldn't. And 3rd place in the league, I don't think will. We'll have to wait and see how that all plans out, because we didn't even win our conference, did we? That was Vancouver, who then will get continental football. So there'll be lots to look at in the next episode. We'll be back for the Super Draft. Let me know down below if you want to come back for a build-up episode to the Super Draft, or do we just go straight in to the Super Draft? Because I don't think we're actually going to need... We'll still take all of our picks that we have, but I don't think we need that many players. We can maybe have a bit of fun with it, pick some players that have good physical attributes or good names and things like that, and go from there. Let's just see. This is everybody we have at the squad. There's a few people in our B team as well that I think we're going to try and move on and maybe get some later picks in the draft for, because we just don't need them anymore. But the squad is good. I do like the squad. I do think we can upgrade as ever. Fullbacks, if we can find good fullbacks in the draft, that's key. I think definitely don't need strikers, but if there's probably going to be some good Generation Adidas ones in there. There normally are. And yeah, we'll have a look around. A winger would be quite useful. Another left winger to give Odoriso a little bit of a rest every so often. Maybe an attacking midfielder so that we can free up some spaces there. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. I hope you're enjoying the series. Gutted we couldn't win the Western Conference or the MLS Cup. But we'll be back next season for another go at Draft to Glory. See you then. Cheers.